you ever wanted to make a tank? Perhaps the one in the shell, of course. Or have you wanted to make something that's an autoloader? Or have you wanted to make something thing like mech? I mean a mech, of course. Wait, no, I mean what am I even saying?
I'm not a Viltrumite! You shouldn't have left me in charge!
I'm gonna teach you how to do all of those things. So, first things up, tank. So, I'm gonna teach you how to make the cannon. Okay, so you want a cannon frame. So look, this game is I'm out of my game, but that's because I really bought the game often, but not that often because I only mod it the way I wanted to. Mostly when I own this game and build something like an autoloader. The autoloader is really simple. Now, you don't have to copy this. This is just a frame. Or you can just rip something off of it. Make sure it's secured tightly. Or if you just want it to be a tank that doesn't make the barrel explode, you can just simply do something like make like at fixed cables here so it doesn't collapse. Now the shell. Okay, so the shell. Don't mind that. That was just some miscalculation. Now look, you don't really want to. You want to make this indestructible. Now, and make it weightless. And as an option, you can always add a stabilizer. Is there? Now look, you don't have to actually copy everything I do, but you can technically copy this whole thing. Hey, because who cares? Now it doesn't move a single inch, or it doesn't. I mean, it does move a single inch. It doesn't make it like fall. I'll let you wait. Now for the shell, you want to take a frame. So you want to get a housing block. Resize it as much as you like. For this, I'm gonna go with this option. Now add a landmine. And make it small enough. Now add a fixed cable so it doesn't break apart. Now you want to add a plastic explosive. Why, you may ask? Because a plastic explosive is needed. That's all. Because other explosives will explode. Or if the landmine went off, so basically chain reaction. If no, oh, plastic explosive. Now to add a trigger, you want to add the shock trigger. You don't have to do some options. Now, you want to to make a stabilizer. Now make it with no collision or weightless, and you want it to resize it to the points where you can resize it. So basically make it super small. Well, that's what I mean. Now link an active propagation wire into the. Hey, where's the explosive? There it is. Now link the. God damn it. Now link the propagation wire into the the plastic explosive. Now load this into the cannon. Feel free to save it. I just named this. Don't mind these are just mods. And don't mind that's also mods. Now, feel free to make it. And basically you're done. What, did you expect it to be hard? Now, as a target, I will add a building. In 5, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it also has a chance to go this, but you can fix it. So because, well, that's not my problem. You can. Why is this water? And that's part of the. And this part is done. I'm serious.
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job, but then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now in my life.
Now, for the second part, you, the viewer, will make legs. Rotor legs, basically. Okay, whatever. Look, you want to get hello rotor. Look, as an example, wants to make bullets. Now first, get a rotor. Actually, I'm gonna speed on this. Now, you can now just make it go down. Hold on, I got the angle. Okay, yeah, you can set the angle to 180 degrees. Okay, now add a stabilizer so it doesn't go. There's doesn't make it really less with a collision. Now, slap some damn legs on it. What I mean is, you want to just get some I-beams. So basically just give choose. Make one rotor array like higher than the other. Now, what you want to do is pin down. Now look, add some phase links. Now look, you can just strap on the same this, I'll use this. Now look, it works, but it doesn't move. So you want to add a generator. Make it without collision. Just weightless. And make it indestructible. Now add a wire you're connecting to the welder. Oh, and also make it indestructible. Now you should also set the rotor speed. This. And boom, that's lit. Okay, now for the final part, we're gonna make an auto. So first, bridge. Battery. Battery. Wire. What position is this? Your shaft. Add rod. Add video. No signal. No link. Link add configuration wire. Freeze seconds. That's how you make an autoloader. Yes, it's that simple. But you don't really need to copy this. So technically, to actually make an autoloader on a combat vehicle, you can make a shell of your choice, or is that add some phase links to these and phase links into some winches. Just blah blah blah. I'm skipping all that parts. Alright, and now the video is over.